Logan Motter, Informative Speech and Intro Speech, September 16th, 2018. They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Carl W. Buckner said that. Public speaking is the reason why I can stand in front of you today without flustering or wavering confidently. I can get a message across very clearly and make it more resonative with you instead of just rambling on and on. It establishes the relationship for us for creating a connection between business and communication in life, in society. I am looking forward to advancing my ability to speak more confidently in public while gaining life skills for real life and exceptional business etiquette for the future. Communication is very key for public speaking, very obviously. Using proper vocabulary will go a long way. It helps make the speech and the message more important and valuable, as what Martin Luther King Jr. once did on his famous speech from the March of Washington. The dialect he used made it very, very important, so to say. He was able to make it more clear and concise and make it, the repetition he used was the reason why it was become so famous over time. It wasn't just a bland speech. It wasn't written on a piece of paper like the Gettysburg Address or the Emancipation Proclamation. He went out and he made his message clear. He told the people what he wanted and how he wanted it. It's the reason why he was able to stick so long over time, because of how he said it. It wasn't just him standing like this. His body language was the very key of why. How he was able to throw around. If he just stood like a statue, then he would have been there like a monument. We would remember it, but people aren't as impressed. The reason why he was able to go over time is because he was able to involve and interact with his audience. It goes back to what Carl W. Buckner once said of how it's not what you said, it's how you made them feel. It's not so much the tone either, but it's what they get from it. It's involving the audience. And that comes in hand with public speaking. Public speaking is the reason why we are able to do that. Not only does it help with communication, it's a confidence booster. Shy people usually aren't the best at public speaking. That's why they don't like to go up in front of the class and give presentations and get to talk in front of a book or read out loud in class. They're just shy. I'm, for one, very familiar with this factor, but it helps all those other people too. It gives the speaker a much more practical use for their environment. A lot of them would be like, oh, I want to be an artist. I'm not going to go to a business. That's not the case. It's much more a practice making perfect for their society. Because if they want to go to that business, or if they want to open a flower shop, they'll have to go to a bank or someone else. They'll have to know how to interact with the businessman and give their interview and or their bargain. Public speaking will help that. Public speaking is one of the reasons why I can go up to you like this and you know what my message is. As unclear as that is, it's because it's vague. It has to cover a lot more than just one subject or two. But the thought process, ironically, is one of the reasons why it's so important over time. Because you were able to sit down and know what your message you want to get across. Like ABC makes it a lot easier for you and me. It gives crisp thoughts and ideas, and it makes the tone and feeling a lot more stronger for the audience. And not only, obviously, it gets the message quicker for repetition and everything else like that. My bad. But as a review, very quickly, of what I did tell you, I told you how making the life skills much more for a business and or bank can help your personal resume over time. And it go hand in hand of why speaking to not only a class, but a business much more viable. It helps your confidence, better thought process, and clear communication skills. Overall, I would say that public speaking is one of the main reasons why we can have very successful speeches and or events. I, for one, don't think this is one, but I like to think I can work on that with this class because I will learn how to have a better thought process and not stutter over time as much. But I'm going to leave you with a quote from Lily Wathers. The success of your presentation will be judged not by the knowledge you give out, but what the listener receives from it.